Okay, so the A tag or hyperlink or link tag is used to basically store hyperlinks. It opens with A tag and then closes with the forward A tag to close the link. So a couple key things that we generally need to include with an A tag. It generally needs to have an href property, so that's the link to whatever it is that link is linking to. So that could be another website. In that case, it's generally going to be the full URL, or it could be a site within your internal website or page. And in that case, it could just be the relative link, right? So for example, since we have all these different files here, right now this links to the West Virginia View website, but if I wanted, I could change this to a local link. So let's just have this images one open. So I'm just going to change this to images. And note here, I don't have to actually put a folder or anything because they're currently in the same folder. So I'm doing Control S there to save it, and now you can see that it's loading that other page now. So anyway, that's how we link pages, both internal within the website and then to external pages. A couple other things is worth noting about A tags is you do have some control over how the link is open. So is it going to open the same tab or in a new tab? So as you can see here, this is set to target equals blank, and what that means is it's going to open in a new tag. So you saw that happen here when I click this. It opened in a new tag. There are a couple other options. Self means it's going to open in the current tab. Parent means it opens in the parent frame. Top opens in the full body of the window. Or a named frame is another option. So where you have an iframe or something that you're going to use. Those common ones that are used are generally either blank or self. So if you want something to open in a new tab, use blank. If you want it to open within the current tab, you're generally going to use self. Okay, moving on, let's look at images and then how we can use images as links. So this one I just had up because we just linked to it. We'll just go ahead and open it again. So this is an image. So as you can see, let me make this a little smaller. So we didn't do any formatting, that's why it's kind of large, but this is like the header for our West Virginia View website. So this is the link of that file on the West Virginia View website. Note that we could use a internal link if we wanted. So if we had a folder with images in it or assets or whatnot, we could link to those. Generally, you're going to use JPEG files or PNG files for your images, so some type of compressed format. It's also common to have alt text, so for some reason, if it can't load the image, it can load the alt text in its place. So I'm just going to mess this link up. I'm just adding some numbers in there, so it's not a real link anymore. And you can see now the image didn't draw, I just said West Virginia View instead, which was the alt text. If we don't include alt text, then, oops, let's get rid of that. Let me get rid of that again. There we go. So now we get this little can't find image icon because there wasn't any alt text add. And then lastly, let's look at using an image as a link. So basically combining the A tag and the image tag. Oh, also just to note, image tags don't have a closing tag, as you can see here. Okay, so let's close this, and then we'll open up this image as link. Okay, cool. So now if I move my mouse over the image, you can see it changes to the pointer there, which indicates that it can be clicked, and that's because it's a link. So click on this. That opens up the West Virginia View page. So how that actually gets implemented here, oops, let me turn that back on. So again, we have our href, there's our A tag, and then the image is inside the A tag. So whatever exists in the A tag is basically going to be used as the link. So you click on it, and then it'll obviously take you to whatever it's linking to. So you can use an image in place of something like plain text when you want to create a link object.